さようなら
Identify yourself.
僕の目にはもう君は映らない。
Hey, what is going on, guys? This is your boy the Death Smasher, and welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls video. And I know I'm a little late with this showcase, but today we are going to be reviewing the remake of White Day Stark. We now have a steampunk version of Stark, who is disguised as Izuru, as we can see right here. Especially considering he does have the eye patch. Like, come on, we all know this ain't the real Izuru. This is motherfucking Stark. Why would he be carrying a gun? Okay, but jokes aside, this Izuru is a nice NAD monster if you don't have the likes of Tokinada or Thousand Year Blood War. So fun. But anyways, let's just go ahead and take a look at his stats and skills, as well as everything else. So, of course, this guy is a holo killer with damage reduction, so you would automatically assume that this guy is built for PvP, am I right? Well, let's just go and take a look at everything else first. So he's got a stamina of 1,111, which is pretty damn nice. He's got a base attack of 769, defense at 368, focus at 359, and an SP of 624. Alright, so far so good. He's a NAD character right off the bat. But now let's just go and take a look at his skills and his attacks. So all of his attacks have a chance to inflict paralysis, minus the second strong attack being a heal move, which is just fine. I mean, like, come on, it's a heal move. He's got a bruiser of 30%, berserker at 40%, which is already nice. You can make a nice hybrid build out of this character. He's got freeze immunity, he's got flurry, he's got debilitator, he's got sprinter, and he's got medic, so he'll at least be able to heal up a bit more. Now, I think that this character could have gotten at least another skill, especially considering nowadays characters can get up to 8 skills, and considering this guy only got 7 skills, he could have gotten either one of the following 3. He could have gotten guard break, he could have gotten poise, and he could have gotten a healer, but they decided to not give him any of the 3 and just left him with 7 skills. It is what it is, so no point in actually complaining, but I do want to say that this character, for PvE at the very least, he's basically completely replacing Unohana, considering he does have medic and can heal on his second strong attack, and to top it all off, he's got a PvE killer being holo killer, and he basically has debilitating status ailments on all of his attacks minus the second strong attack. So, goodbye Unohana for PvE. Of course, this character is not going to be great in PvP just because he has holo killer and has no poise. And if you decide to actually bring this character in PvP, he can easily get sniped down by Kiryu. But that's only if you manage to encounter a Kiryu in PvP. But if you guys want a PvP showcase of this character, let me know in the comment section below, because I do want to know other people's opinions. So anyways, we're going to be doing 3 builds here. We're going to go with the strong attack damage build, hybrid, and then of course the normal attack damage build. So we're going to start off directly with the strong attack damage build, which I'll see you guys in just a quick second. Alright guys, so we are back with the strong attack damage build. So what did we give this Izuru? We gave him a badge, a pill, and a bait, all with 30% SP. So right off the bat, we have 120% increase in terms of spiritual pressure and an extra 20% strong attack damage increase, thanks to the Lieutenant's badge. And as for the links, we gave him a Senkaisen, Stark, and of course my Max Transcended Belief Tosher that also has 500 plus SP on the extra stat boost slot. So we do get ourselves the Berserker up at 105% while also getting a full stamina damage boost of 45%. So this is all with link slots, so he should be doing some pretty good numbers with his strong attacks, hopefully. But that being said, we're going to bring him onto a 5-star raid, considering this IZ does not feature any sort of holos, which is a bit of a disappointment. So, yeah, I figure why not run him on a 5-star raid, so that way we can also get the killer effect on and see how much total damage he can basically do with a strong attack. So anyways, I'll see you guys on a 5-star raid where we fight against Mind Hollow enemies. Okay, so here we are in a 5-star raid. We're running on the Tsukishima raid, so we should be able to do quite a good number on Hollow. So I do want to point out that his strong attacks do have range collision, mainly his first. Oof, that did not kill one of the mobs. That is already kind of disappointing, but as you guys saw, he did like around 4,000. Yeah, he's doing 4,500 or 600 damage on his first strong attack, which already alone doesn't feel exactly good. Second strong attack, directly 11,000. Alright, that's already good. It's gonna take a while to recharge considering he does have health, but it's good because if you decide to run a Senkaizen build on this character, or if you actually even decide to go hybrid and have like a full standard damage boost on this character, well, you can basically get your health, whatever health you've lost, back again, considering he can heal himself. He does have medic. He does have a heal move on his second strong attack. And I'd say everything else other than his first strong attack, he's doing pretty good damage. Except I don't like the fact that his first strong attack has basically the same magnification as the Red Cayenne and the Canfiron World Cannon Halibel. His third strong attack is basically Kokuto's third strong attack. That's all there is to it. Basically gathers enemies in and then explodes, so yeah. Everything else except his first strong attack, it's actually all pretty good. And hey, you guys can actually run a hybrid build on this character because he does have a 40% Berserker. He's got Flurry with a 30 Bruiser. Like, it just works out really well for a character that has ranged, and yeah. And you're going to be using your strong attacks regardless, considering this guy does not have Guard Break, unlike the likes of Oetsu and Tokinata, who are literally the only Flurry NAD units who even have them. Which is a bit weird. But, oh well. Let's just go and use the special right here. And, oh shit, I forgot the heal move. Oh my god, the first strong attack couldn't even kill off Tsukishima. That is so sad. Alright, I think the build is actually usable. I really do think so, because let's just say it's viable. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, let's move on with the hybrid build now, shall we? Alright guys, so we are back with the hybrid build now. The goal here was to pretty much equalize the stat increases and somewhat for the links, and basically go for a full-on hybrid build now. You guys may seem to see that the accessories are exactly the same, but I only opted out for a pill with 30% attack instead. The bait and badge are still all with 30% SP, and the links, I basically gave him Tokinata, White Day Stark, and this Resurrected Ulquiorra that gives out both strong attack damage at 20% and a normal attack damage at 16%. So overall, we basically get his Berserker still up to 105%, which is still pretty nice, and his Bruiser basically goes up to 71%. So hopefully this will be a good build. And now, of course, it's not gonna do the best damage when it comes to these strong attacks, but at the very least, it'll still do good while also giving the normal attack damage a slight boost. So let's just go ahead and get back into that 5-star raid and see how good the build is. Okay, so here we are back in the actual raid. So let's see how much damage we do with both our normal attacks and our strong attacks. So with our normal attacks, okay, we did around 8,000. Alright, that's actually nice to know. Let's see how good the strong attacks are. Ooh, that strong attack one is actually even worse than it was. Like, it didn't even kill off any of the enemies. That's just sad. Like, hold on, let's see again. Yeah, that damage is just horrendous. But the second strong attack is still good. Almost 8,000. Well, it was primarily 7,000. Yeah, we're doing 3,000 with this attack, which is so bad. Like, I'm sorry, but I would have preferred if his first strong attack were the normal 40% mag pushback, or just, I don't know, a normal melee collision beam attack. Like, literally, I do not like the first strong attack at all whatsoever, but it is great for guard break. I'll say that much. It is great for a bit of crowd control, but in terms of overall damage, it's just not there. It just isn't. But I'd say it's actually a usable build, considering you are going to be using your normal attacks quite frequently, and of course your strong attacks as well, to basically, you know, give them a slight boost, be able to damage enemies while you guard break them. Like, I think it's a good build, except I still think that first strong attack is pretty ass for when it comes to doing damage, but at least it's still doing the job. Like, the third and second strong attack is actually helping out with killing off the enemies. But you can make a good hybrid build out of this character. At least he still does have a 40% Berserker. Like, it's not 50% Berserker, but what can you do about it? It's at least better than nothing. It's always nice to see that they're giving NAD units now really high as fuck Berserker, so that way you can actually make some good hybrid builds out of these characters. Anyways, let's just go ahead and nuke. Of course, we can kill off Tsukishima there, but it's alright. Like, this build is also doable. I'll say that much. But now, let's just go ahead and move on with the normal attack damage build, where we'll be able to use the best of the best when it comes to using this Izuru. Well, don't expect things like a golden chubby or wooden sword. I do not have any of those, but I will still be able to get his attack up at 160%. So I'll see you guys in just a quick moment as I build him up real quick. Alright guys, we are back with the final build of the video, and we basically gave him a Chappy, Hollow Bait, and the movie item, all with 30% attack. So we do get that 160% increase with our attacks, and of course triple 25% normal attack damage links. And considering we also have the Shinkanman Zangetsu and the Resurrected Shunsui, we're also getting a little bit of a bonus here. We're basically going to be getting some extra damage reduction thanks to these two links right here. So we will also be able to tank a bit more often, which is a really nice way to take advantage of his damage reduction skill if you actually decide to go about and use this build. And of course I have Tokinada here, who is my only other 25 NAD link, and I also have his attack max transcended at level 10. So yeah, we basically get his bruiser up at 105%, which is basically the maximum you can get without a wooden sword. If you actually have a wooden sword, you can basically get that up to 125%, which will be the overall maximum, which is overall really damn nice. We will be able to hit hard with our normal attacks and be able to tank hard against hollows. Alright, I will see you guys on the 5-star raid once again, and we will showcase this unit to its maximum potential now. Alright guys, here we are back in the 5-star raid, and oh boy, I can't wait to see how much damage this guy will do. And wow, already. He's already doing some pretty damn good beefy numbers. He did 14,000 on that last strength, which is already pretty damn nice. Now this unit, if you don't have the likes of Tokinada, he's pretty good. And I think he is by far the best holo killer you can use for hearts when it comes to using a flurry NAD unit. Like, he just completely downright surpasses Yami in every way, shape, or form. Like, Yami, like, don't get me wrong, that Campfire World Yami is pretty good, but now he just kind of got outclassed, like, literally. Like, this Izuru, he can heal, he can tank, he's got paralysis on all of his attacks, including his NAD, which is a lot better than Burn, considering you're supposed to stun enemies anyways. And he also hits a lot harder than Yami, thanks to his innate 30% bruiser that he has onto his skills, which is really nice. Like, wow, did we really just do 16,000 damage there? Like, that is fucking crazy. I'm actually glad I got this character from the White Day Ticket Bag. Like, he's, I'd actually say, the second best out of the banner for the new Machine Society banner. Like, he's just overall that damn good. Even though it's weird how they decided to make him a guy that can use a gun. But oh well. I'll take it, like, it's not bad. And there we go. That's Izuru in a nutshell. Really damn good character. Great unit if you don't have the likes of Tokinada. I just wish he did have guard break, or at least a boost on his second strong attack to actually make him be more competitive towards the likes of Tokinata. But hey, this will do just fine at the end of the day because he's still able to kill fast with his normal attacks and be able to also auto IZ. Like he's pretty good at autoing if you decide to auto solo IZ just fine. Like you can build him full damage reduction, take him onto there, have him be with stamina items and a Hojiku side, and he'll be able to auto the entire IZ quest just fine on his own. This is basically Unohana 2.0 for when it comes to PV. Now you won't be able to bring this Izuru onto PvP considering he does lack poise and doesn't have the right killer for PvP. But in terms of overall PvE content, this guy's a beast. I'll say that much. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave this video a like, share this video with your friends and family, hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with the recent videos I upload. And this has been your boy the Death Smasher, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, lads.